Lord, I give you praise. This is my life now. This is not a say. I'll give you praise. This is my life now. This is not a say. I love the come. Lord, I give you praise. This is my lifestyle. This is not a say. Hey. We're on the outside. Lord, I give you praise. Hey, come on. This is my lifestyle. This is not a phase. This is my lifestyle. This is not a phase. This is not a phase. Lord, I give you praise. Hey, come on. Yes. I'm gonna play it again, but first I want to honor you all. This is your girl, Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. The horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy Kinseada, happy bar mitzvah to Lottie Dottie and every darn baddie on the sound of my voice. You know I'm the Oprah of the what? The smooches. So mwah, you get a smooch, you get a smooch. Everybody gets the smooch. What's up, Stephen Boo? Hey. What's up, D Ham? Look, y'all. We got a full docket today, honey. It's gonna be into darn resting. But y'all, that song. Hey, that's I swear I love this song. I be bopping this when I'm not on here. I just thought I'd share it today. We gonna do this a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of more. We're gonna do a lot of more. Listen to these words for real, 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 real. Been good to me. For the diving of sleep. Hey, Lord, give you praise. This is my lifestyle. This is not a phase. Come on, yeah, come on. Get the ball out, my ball. I give you praise. This is my lifestyle. This is not a phase. On the way outside. Lord, I give you praise. This is not lifestyle. This is not a phase. This is my lifestyle. This is not a phase. Yes. Lord, I give you praise. This is my lifestyle. Yes, yeah, I'm sorry. I had to get that out. What's going on, people? Hey, what's up, Catherine? What is going ons, y'all? I hope you all have been having a blessed day thus far. Okay, today is Thursday. All right, Teachable Thursday. Let's see what we're gonna go with first. Let's do the lady in the wall, y'all, and pray for her mom and everything. Um, they found this beautiful soul in the wall. Give me one moment to pull it up so you all can see it. We are being kidnapped, murdered, stalked like never before, y'all. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say never before in my timeline, my lifeline, because back in slavery and before and everything, it was worse than this. So, but in my lifetime, we are being stalked and stalked and everything, y'all. So let me make sure y'all can see this real quick. I want to bring awareness to it. Let's see. Hold on. Missing woman found. Hold on, if this title found murdered behind secret wall in hoarder style home. Heinous crime. Okay. Let's. This look like Donald Trump. I don't want to play that. You know, one of his sons. Nah, we gonna. Yeah, it is. We gonna go ahead and skate past that. Okay, the murdered body of missing California woman was found hidden behind a secret wall in a hoarder style home that cops had searched just days earlier. Renia Lewis, who was last seen on Friday, was discovered behind a concealed entry in the attic of a what's that Vallejo home on Tuesday, according to the police department. Investigators first went to the house on Sunday because there were, I don't have my glasses on, y'all, pray for me. There were indications she had been there before she vanished. The department say, look how beautiful she was, y'all. Look. Wow. Okay. Ugh. But a cursory search of a room, closet, and places a person could hide found no signs of a missing woman. Let's scroll down and look at the house. Look at that house, y'all. Wow. Detectives got a search warrant to return on Tuesday when they found Lewis dead in the attic. You would miss it because my baby girl was hiding behind a wall. A cousin, Latoya Lewis, told the newscasters. Okay, Douglas Irving, which is a white guy, Shaw, 41, was arrested at his work later that day. Cops said without elaborating on how he was tied to the crime or how Lewis was ill, right? So, y'all, she was in a secret part in the wall. In the wall, my God, today. Okay, hold on. This is her again. Wow, you know who she looked like? Uh, Sharika. Sharika Robinson, the one over in Mexico. What's up, Muffy? Hey, my Muffy boo. She looked like wasn't that her name Sharika? If I'm mispronouncing it, no disrespect, I'm sorry. Count it to my head, not my heart. The one where her friends, urged her over in Mexico. She kind of favors her. You know what I'm saying? Baby, you got to earn me for me to call you my friend. So you got to earn that. That's something I don't give loosely. I promise you. I told you, I still got my best friend. We met each other when we was 4 years old, and we still each other's best friend. Okay, and we don't even see each other all the time. We don't talk all the time. None of the things that you would think somebody of a best friend caliber do. But if you ask her who is your best friend, she'll say Coco. And when you ask me who's my best friend, Latanya, don't get it twisted. Because I know if I really have a need, if I want to go away from somewhere, go stay at somebody's house just to get away, I'd be like, best friend. She's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm on my way. She's like, come on. It nothing needs to be said. And she said, best friend, yeah, I'm coming to get you because we need to just ride. We might even end up in Tennessee. Come on. That's just, it's what's understood needs no explanation. Okay. All right. So yeah. Anywho, moving forward. The next thing, this tripped me out. Let me pull this up for y'all. I did a herbal teaching last night. If you can look, if that is interesting to you about a condition that one of my butterflies asked me about and asked me if I would do a teaching on it, and I did. Um, if you have ingrown hairs and things of that nature, last night was for you. Okay, look at that, share the information because it was for you. Is this over here in this? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, that's my song right there. Okay, y'all remember when I told you all the other day how this lady who been in her home for 38 to 39 years, an elderly woman, how somebody tricked her out of her home and it looked like she was going to get put out in Kentucky. Well, my friend got on the job, right? She's a councilman, and she made a declaration. She said this woman would not lose her house. And everybody was, inboxing her and everything, saying, I can help, I can help, I can help. Well, they was doing a press conference today to tell the person who did it, how come he showed up this morning with his lawyer and turned himself in? But the press conference is still going on, okay? They're not canceling it because it needs to be aware of that. It's too many people that have been in their houses forever, okay? And especially the elderly, who these people are rolling up doing quick deeds on their houses, taking their houses. It's disrespectful, it's crazy, it's weird, it's all the things, okay? So, if you own a house, make sure that you ask them if you can put a code on any changes made to your house. Like, I got a code on all my stuff. If I don't tell my kids what my code is, so they'll know when I pass away, if I go before them, they won't be able to do nothing. But I do have it written down. So all they got to do is look in my book and it's written down. But I ain't told them. But I got a code on all my stuff. You can call if you want to and try to put me out my house. They're going to say, okay, what's the secret password? And if you go, I don't remember, I'm just, they ain't going for it. When I say a code, I got a code on my bank accounts. I got a code on my credit cards. I got a code on my home. I got a code on my insurance. I got a code on my car's paid for, but I had a code on my car. See, we ain't playing those crackhead games. None of that. When it comes to my medical, I got a code on my medical, and I got 2 names and 2 names only that you can speak to. And if they can't give you the code, don't speak to. When I tell you I'm coded down, I'm coded down. Okay? I learned that when I used to work for the military department for Humana. I learned that. Okay? We was with the DOG, the Department of Justice. I had to get fingerprinted, background check, picture taken, and everything, like I was going in the military. Okay, I got my little stuff over, but yeah, I got codes on everything. And if I was y'all, I would put codes on my stuff, because people are weird. Okay, they're weird. I don't understand. It's just weird. Let me see what you said. Not the crackhead reindeer games. Right. Right. And when I say stuff like that, people be like, she doing too much. You ain't got to have no code. Well, don't put one on your stuff. But the day and stuff that we in with AI, and AI can really make you think it's a real person. And it can really make you think that these celebrities is saying what you think they saying and all the things. Baby, no ma'am, no ham, no sandwich. You better get you some protection on your stuff. But hey, do or don't. Matters not to me. Okay. I'm just on here talking about what I'm talking about. That's it. Uh Hold on. Okay, so I forgot to add this to my I actually forgot to add this to my title, but I'm gonna pull it up anyway because I want y'all to know this. I am actually going to speak with them today because I used to have I used to have a credit card with them and a banking account. So I'm just waiting for it to pop up, y'all. This is my lifestyle. This is not a phase. Lord, I give you praise. Yes, I love this song. Let me see. Okay, so let's go through it. Let me pull you all up. Come on. I hate this stupid mouse. Okay, now the computer's stuck. They supposed to been doing 5G. 5G was supposed to been the best thing that ever happened since sliced bread. But ever since they tried to implement 5G on everybody's stuff, it has been the worst thing since sliced bread, okay? I can't stand it. I don't believe that it did no better. I believe it made everything worse and it slowed everything down. Just my opinion. My opinion. All right, here we go. Right here. All right, y'all. I don't know how many of you all had Capital One, but if you did, get your money. Get your money, honey. Okay. Deadline to claim part of 425 million Capital One settlement nears. How to apply. Okay. And so if you click that, which I ain't gonna do it, but if you Google Capital One settlement, how to apply, it would actually tell you how to apply. Okay. All right. So if you've ever had Capital One, right? If you had them as a bank account or if you had them as a with a credit card, you need to go and ask them, call their 1-800 number and ask them, how do you apply just in case. You do know that also Facebook, the book of the faces, okay? Facebook had to do a settlement as well. This was just granted about 3 days ago, if not last week, okay? So Facebook has been sending out checks to people on Facebook. I don't know what the criteria was. You can Google that as well. Okay. I'm all about the money. Okay. Like the content creator Jay Wilson say he's about his cone. I love how he said corn. I do love how he said that. I can't get my mouth to do that because I'm Southern and I'm Creole. So, you either gonna get my native language or you gonna get this Southern thing, whichever one. But it can't do it like Jay Wilson. But anyway, I'm all about the dollar bill, y'all. Seriously, whatever is owed me, give it to me. Give me my money. Okay, so you can check and see the criteria for Facebook. Like I said, they've already, gave the approval and all of that. And I know a couple of people who have received their checks. Okay, they was glad to say, well, got my Facebook check. So yeah. And so here's another one. Okay. Now, let me tell y'all this too, because I forgot to tell my people. I've been slipping on my pimping. My mama told me I'm slipping. Okay. So I've been slipping, but I've been, she been celebrating her 55. So, that was important. That was important. But y'all, TransUnion, one of the three major credit bureaus that they use when they're doing your credit and all that, TransUnion was hacked. Hello, her. Are you listening? Are you listening, Boo Boo Kitty? They were hacked. Okay, so what, Creole? They was hacked. Big deal. What does they got to do with me? Okay, slowness. Let me tell you what it got to do with you. While you're listening, you got your pen, your paper, you ready? Okay. Anything on your credit, you better get to disputing. Okay. Practice this with me. I'm just saying, for a movie. Practice this for a movie. Okay. I have no idea what that is. I that don't look familiar to me. I have no idea. I can't tell you. I don't understand that either. Wow, really? I don't understand. Sounds good, don't it? That's all I'm gonna say. It's up to you to do the rest of it. It's up to you to do the rest of it. I'm JS. Okay. I'm just trying to keep y'all up on, because you know what, billionaires and millionaires, they do this stuff. No, they don't make the call. People on their behalf make the calls and challenge everything on their report. Everything. Y'all keep being slowness. Moving on. TransUnion, you heard me. Somebody said, what? TransUnion. They was hacked. If you didn't receive a letter, you really need to be calling the 1-800 R tomorrow. Well, I got the toast thing tomorrow. Unless I come on a little early and I don't know. But when y'all see me post, let's look at our credit. When I say that, then I'm gonna give you some information, how you can fax. I'm gonna give you the fax number. Why do I love my butterflies so much? Okay, anyway, how you can fax them, okay, with your information. By the way, my credit's on lock too. Don't get it twisted. If you don't know the code, you can't get in. All right. Anyway, move forward. How you can fax them, how you can email them, and call them. Now, here's the thing. When you call the 1-800 certain number for TransUnion, it kicks you out of the United States. You go to a whole nother country where not where you go. Okay. It be in the never land somewhere. You be like, who am I talking to? Can I have a rep in the United States, please? Now they gonna fight you over that. You know why? Because they get extra money if you deal with them and they're talking to you from another country. So they're going to fight you. They're going to say, I can help you. I don't know how to transfer you to the United States. So let me help you get around that. Oh, why am I giving y'all so many jewels? Because I don't have my members only yet. Help me. I don't have my members only yet. This is for my members. But anyway, let me go ahead and give it to you since I already said it, okay? Let me help you. Let me help you. Let me help you in my granddaddy's voice. This is how I'm going to help you. When you call them, you go, huh? Hey, this is, huh? That's two. Huh? Can I have an American, please? I'm having a hard time understanding your language, your accent, and I got a hearing situation, and I need someone to speak English for me. Then they'll say, "Hold on, please." Oh Lord, I done gave it to him now. I done. It's up to you to do it. Okay, it's up to you, boo boo. It's up to you to do it. All right. So I'm just telling you how to get around and get around and get around. Why? Because I used to help people with their credit. Okay. So, hey, I know how to get around situations. Okay. And just like that, it'll patch you into America, and somebody will pick up and say, "Hi, this is Jane. How may I help you?" But if you don't, hey, I'm telling you, when you call, you're gonna be sent to never land to talk to whoever. You may talk to Umfufu, you may talk to Cashew, you may talk to Shangli, you may talk to whoever, but you won't talk to nobody with the name Jesse, with the name Lisa, with the name Monica. You won't talk to nobody like that, okay? And I'm telling you, those accents are very hard to have a conversation with. And then them over there has no type of sympathy for what you're going through over here. Because to be honest, they hate America. Okay. So they hate Americans. Okay. We are Americans. They hate us. So yeah, they're not going to give you no hope over there. So it's best to talk to your own because they'll empathize and sympathize with you and they'll go ahead and do what they need to do. Okay, moving forward. Whoo, child. Just to tell y'all that coins keep me here. Okay, Catherine. That's what he say. He always say coins keep me here. Yeah, the DOJ don't play, baby. Department of Justice, they don't play. When they came in and they called me in the office, they was like, can you come in the office, please? I seen these men in black. I promise you, they look like the men in black. They carried this suitcase. They had two suitcases. One was a big silver one, and the other one was a black one. And they came in. It was four of them. Came through the whole floor. And the first person they called was little old me. You know I was scared. Okay? You know I was scared because I knew they meant business. Didn't know what the heck it was about. And they was like, sent me a thing. And then can you come here, please? Yes, sir, I'm on my way. I went on, put my phone on hold, put my code in, got on up. Everybody's looking at me, and I'm like, "Oh my God, they gonna fire me or lock me up." So I go, I go to the office. My manager's in there, the head manager's in there, and these men in black. Okay, here is the suitcase and the other suitcase, and they asked me to have a seat. What's up, Bamboo? Hey, VA Sagittarius. Hey, love. Look, they asked me to have a seat, y'all. So I had a seat, and I had to sit next to this. What was in the silver box was equipment, okay? Because they had to hook you up to it, okay? It was weird. I had never been polygraphed. I promise you I didn't. That was my first time, and hopefully my last time, okay? It was scary to the mud. But anyway, then they had this other suitcase, and the black suitcase was information about different people. And so while I'm sitting in this seat and they tell me, well, we have to make sure, blah, blah, blah. Do you agree to blah, blah, blah? And I said, sure. Because I don't have nothing to have, but it's still scary. I'm like, sure. And so they connected me and all this stuff and was asking me, y'all, they went back to when I was in elementary school. So if you think the government ain't keeping tabs on your little funny looking self, use a lie. Oh, thank you, Van. Thank you, Van. Thank you, Van. You really rock my band. Thank you, Van. Thank you, Van. Thank you, Van Boo. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. But yeah, yes. When yeah, so they got, they went back to my elementary. Yeah, elementary. I was like, dang. So anyway, it was Department of Justice, and in order to get hired on the military side of Humana, like I've been on both sides, but the first side was military side of Humana, and everything in order to, because that means I'm governed under the military rules, and so in order to do that, you couldn't have no schisms and isms in your past or in your present. And everything like that. So every time the military got a raise, I got a raise. When I tell y'all the military gets a raise, if for researching catch-up, so it trickles down. Like even my 1% raise was marvelous, boo. It was marvelous. It was during the time I was trying to buy my husband a boat and he didn't want one because I was making mucho dinero. Okay. She was making money, okay, little project chick. She was making money, okay. But yeah, honey, and oh, child, that was scary. But I said all that to say I learned a whole lot of tricks of the trade, how things operate when I actually, like I said, became a part of them, and I wanted to use that to help my people. You know what I'm saying? So the knowledge that I had, I started helping people and everything. Now some appreciated it, some said thank you, some didn't appreciate. Well, some didn't appreciate it. They ain't bothered to say thank you. I'll buy you a cup of coffee. Uh, none of that. They was like, I should have helped. And that's how they felt. You should have helped. No, no. I did it because I got a good heart. And if I go up, I want my people to go up with me. So yeah. Another thing, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I'm gonna be done with this. We're gonna go on to the next thing. I was trying to say, I know, boo. I thank you so much. I was using voice tech too. Oh, okay. You okay? Are you fine? Email me. Okay. So anyway, y'all, one of the worst phone calls I've ever had was um not a major. Okay, he was a major's wife calling in, hysterical, hysterical. When I tell y'all, I picked up the phone and said, Humana Military, this is. She said, oh my God. And she's screaming and she's crying and the baby screaming in the back. And I'm like, what in the teetotal Hello Kitty is wrong with this lady? So I'm listening, like she's just, oh my God, oh my God. I mean, she's screaming and I'm hearing the baby in the back. It's like her and the baby was talking in cry language. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I said, so finally when she took it, I said, ma'am, in order for me to assist you, I need to understand what you're saying. Please take 10 seconds and breathe and then talk to me so I can try to assist you. I said, and your baby's upset too. Go ahead and calm the baby down. I'm going to be here. And then I threw a joke. I said, honey, I got 7.5 more hours. So if we need to take out 7.5, it'll work for me like that. And it made her laugh. And she said, thank you. So she went to grab a baby. And then she came back and she said, I don't know what I'm going to do. My life is over. And that's why I be on her talking about marriage and stuff. She said, my life is over. I said, I'm sure your life isn't over. I said, but talk to me. What can I help you with? Like that. I said, because I really want to help you. What can I help you with? She said, I went to the doctor as to get her results because she was getting a makeover. Her husband was overseas. Okay. Some of y'all might remember this conversation. Her husband was overseas. Okay. And she went because you have to do your blood work and all that. And then you go back and they tell you when your surgery date is and what the best thing they're going to do for your boobs, your tuck, and all this. Okay. She just had a baby. So she's going in. So when the husband come home, she wanted to be baby boo. Okay. So she said, I just found out. She said, I have AIDS. She said, I have only been with my husband. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. She said, I've only been with my husband. I just had a baby. I have to go and get my baby tested. She said, what am I going to do? She said, because now, per my coverage, time out with Humana, okay, at the time, per my coverage, this is not going to be covered. So I'm sitting here like, whoa, like seriously, like, whoa. No wonder she was screaming and crying. Whoa. Because back then, y'all, having a house in Virginia or the other one was an automatic death sentence. Okay. It was like automatic death sentence, right? And so I'm sitting here like, wow, And she said, I can't get in touch with him because I need to speak to him because I need to know where he got this from. She said, and he's supposed to only be faithful to me. Evidently, he's not. And she just broke out. Y'all, I remember that. I remember that whole conversation because out of all my life, that has been the worst conversation I've heard. So we had a way of getting in touch with the military, people that's in the military overseas or wherever they were, okay? Because hey, you gotta call me. I got your information, boo, and everything. But yeah, that was so sad. It was. Thank God they allowed me to talk her off the roof. I was able to speak to Humana, get her stuff covered, get her to some counseling and all this and stuff. Yeah, it I'm gonna say I was on that call almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. But that was one of the worst calls I had ever had in my life. Seriously. So that's why I always come on here and I be talking about being faithful and all this and stuff like that and watching who you sleep with and all of that, y'all, because this woman did everything right. She was married to this man. And if you understand what I said, that's the only person she slept with. She went into this as a virgin to come out of this with a gift and the gift that keeps on giving. You feel me? Anywho, moving on. Let's pull up the other one. Let's see. Let me go back over here. Let me scroll down. I might have to go to this other one. You always want I feel like this. If you're gonna cheat, if you just got the I can't help it and I need to hit something different every now and then, if you just got that I can't help it, I need to spread it wide and lay it low for someone every now and then that ain't my that's not my husband or whatever, please protect yourself. Love you enough to protect you. Put a raincoat over it. Seriously, put a raincoat over it and then do you. If you just got to, then do you, But like I said, y'all, that was weird. I'm like, Lord. I wonder if y'all saw this. I'm gonna let y'all see this twice because this was funny. Hold on. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Please, please, and please. I'm trying to get to 2,000. I was trying to get there before my birthday, but it didn't happen. So I ain't mad at it. What's up, Tanya Boo? I am not mad at it. Y'all, if y'all haven't seen this is y'all blooper for the day, okay? Let me just play it. We're going to play it a couple of times, okay? Let's go. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Yeah. What's up? What's up? Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. I worked in a bathroom troop medical clinic in Iraq, and STD and STI were off the chain. People went over there without anything and came back with a gift for their significant others. Right, shake my head. Right, I know you right. I know you right because over there it just is what it is. Not trying to be funny. It just, they do strange things for change. So, But y'all, did y'all see man, that bike person what playing? Do you hear me? I don't know how fast his legs was, but bless his beautiful heart, baby. He hopped on that bike was like, not me, not today. it's not it's not funny, but it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Let's watch it one more time. I know, but what I'm saying is when they go across in other countries, the other countries don't vet their people the way the United States does. So it's a whole lot of things that go on over there. My dad went over in China, some sake, some things, and over there and everything. He was over there for a while because that's where he learned the Wing Chun martial arts. Okay, jiu-jitsu and I forgot the other one, but he learned all of that from them over there. And he told me how things run rapid over there because they don't test like they do over here, and everything. So that's what I was saying. I'm agreeing with you. But yeah, y'all, that food worker, baby. He said, not today. I'm gonna deliver this food. And yeah, I'm going home. That's not ah, my God, today, Lord, today. That, yes, honey. Hold on. So, y'all know, you know what? I don't even know, to be honest, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know if they're gonna allow hold on, this stupid chair. Okay. I don't even know if they're gonna allow Black History Month next year in 2026. It's the shortest month of the year. But I don't even know if they're gonna do that. I really don't. Um, However, every person, not just black, but every person can do their due diligence and always talk about, support, show things that edify or support and honor the heritage of black people. Okay, or Moors. Okay, because we learned last night that black ain't even, it wasn't even a color, and it means the absence of color. And y'all know we got all the melanin. Okay, hold on, somebody just texted me. Let me see what they're trying to say. Hold on. Sometimes I get a text in the middle of my broadcast asking me if I talk about something. So that's why I always look at my phone. Give me one moment. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I am almost finished paying for my brand new washer and dryer. I can't wait. Can you hear me? I cannot wait. Boo Boo Kitty. Jesus, fix it. Seriously. And I don't care if people talking about me because honey, I put my wash and dry on the payment plan. Sure did. Sure did. I ain't got no almost $2,000 just sitting around to put on, to buy no wash and dry. Y'all got me messed up. I sure did. And I'm almost through paying for it. I got 8 more months. And honey, who? Can't wait. Can't wait. And I think after I get my car, my tune up on my car and everything, because that's gonna cost me $380. Jesus help me. Pray for me. I think after I get my tune up on my car, I think I'm gonna go ahead and double up on my payments. I think that's what I'm gonna do. To cut them payments down to like 4 months. Yeah. Okay, check this out, y'all. Do y'all remember seeing like this down in the ocean? Somebody had put this in the ocean. Let's listen to this real quick. And this is in honor, okay?
like cargo, sold like stone. The sea still whispers, remember their moans. 130 souls chained in the dark, thrown to the waves, erased like a mark. No justice spoken, no mercy named, just silver and gold, just profit and shame. Oh, the ocean remembers, the waves still cry, bodies turn to water, but spirits don't die. Atlantic graves still calling our name. From the song to the day, the system's the same. Insurance paid for a life, not a man. Blood wrote the ledger, signed by their hand.
Can I ask the question though? And this has always made me wonder. I have no idea. I think it's just I don't know. I have no idea. Like I said, somebody sent that to me and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna talk about this. I have no idea. I'll find out for you though, man, and I'll post it up on this video. Um, but anyway, why is it so why is people so shocked when they was talking about how they took those people's kids, the Mexican people's kids and separated them from the parents and put them somewhere else and was mistreating them and everything. Everybody was going, oh my God, that is so sad. Oh my God. And don't get me wrong, I'm not making fun of that because it very is sad. It's a mental thing, okay? If you can mistreat a kid, something wrong with you, okay? I'm just saying, something wrong. Let's just go there. Let's just go and call a spade a spade. But I said that to say this. Can we go back to slavery? Did y'all not see my community wall the other day where that little boy fell asleep on the cotton? He was so tired from picking cotton and being up all morning and with the bag on him. Do y'all not remember the Gator Zoo, the petting zoo for black little kids, where people come and watch them and they could pet them on their head and feed them stuff as if they were animals? And then they used to bait alligators with black kids. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, America has always done that. So, huh? I just didn't understand. Like, people was really shocked, like, oh my God. And most of us, melanin people, we was like, we ain't shocked. We would be shocked if it didn't happen. And how a couple of months ago there was newspapers out and everything about some of these kids are missing and they don't know where they are. They don't know where these kids are. They wasn't returned back to the parents. They don't know where they are. Why are we so surprised about that? Just like when they saw that there was a Haitian village up under a bridge that wasn't bothering anybody in Texas. When they found out it was a Haitian village up under there, a functioning village that wasn't bothering anybody, they made a decision. They want them gone. You know what's the scary part? Them people was gone overnight. Overnight. But where'd they go? How did we know they went anywhere? How did we know they wasn't off and buried somewhere? How do we know? Nobody has ever really raised their eyebrow about it. Nobody's ever challenged it. Like, where did these people go? Can you give us proof that these people, who were they? We don't know who they were. There is no names listed. Just all of a sudden, within 24 hours, that camp was cleared out and people was gone. What's up, the cynical one, boo? You know, we don't like talking about that, but you better talk about it so you won't repeat it. Can't you see that some things is stacked up to try to repeat past history with Black people, with melanated people? So you better start talking about this history so you will know how to defend yourself, how to stay a step ahead, or how not to go backwards. Some of y'all still got your head in the sand as long as y'all got your color TV so y'all can see the Knicks playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all still got, you still can go buy what you want. Your little house is cute. Your little apartment is cute. You can drive what you want. I still got my job and all this and stuff. So you are so clueless on what is transpiring. You are one of them people that you don't wake up until after it's done. Then you're like, oh my God, I didn't see it happening because you didn't want to see it. You didn't want to hear it. And I'm not trying to bring gloom and doom. This is not what this is about. I'm trying to encourage you and let you know who you are. So stand up in your power. I ain't going. The best is yet to come. You feel me? Okay, let me finish this so we can get out of this.
But the sea became witness. The tide became quiet. Carrying the screams through centuries of fire. We are not garbage. We are not trade. We are the roots that slavery made. We are the storm, the thunder, the rain. We are the ocean they can't contain. Oh, the ocean. Remember, the waves still crawl. Sea water, but spirits don't die. Atlantic graves still calling our name. From the Zong to the day.
The Atlantic Graves, the Zong Massacre, okay? Streaming on Spotify. Okay, there you go, Van. It's Donna Teresa. Donna Teresa, I believe, is the singer, the owner of this song, Donna Teresa. Okay, in Atlantic Graves, the Zong Massacre in 1781, the British slave ship Zong threw over 130 Africans into the Atlantic Ocean. When the ship landed, no one was tried for murder. Instead, the courts, debated insurance money for the loss of cargo. Cargo, not lives, cargo. Their lives were treated as property. So yeah. I just part of The Woman King. If y'all have never seen that movie called The Woman King, watch it. Loosely, some of history is in there, okay? Um, yes, there was a women tribe that won, that fought and won. Okay, so that's true. But the other part that I'm talking about was when the European came and met with the king and wanted people, okay, told him they're looking to buy people. Well, the king didn't give up his people, but he gave up other people. And then when it was questioned by the king, he said, and he didn't tell me that he was going to enslave them and all of that. He said something different. So that's why there's a big old I can't stand you type of situation when it comes from Africans and black people. Because when we left where we were in refuge or to be hid because they were trying to take us then. We had the minerals. I already taught on that. I showed y'all where and everything. Uh we had the minerals, we had everything. Okay. But we went to some people that look like us to say, can you help us? This, that, and the other. For them to turn on us because we wasn't African and say you could have them. Because they ain't have no head in the fight. You can have them. And they helped them get us and throw us in chains and all of this stuff like that. I've seen videos of homeless camps disappearing in several cities. I believe they are being hunted out in the wilderness, like that movie Surviving the Game with Charles Dunton and Gary Busey and Ice-T. Could be. But your president has made a executive order to demolish homeless camps. And there's a whole lot of people that's happy about them because they say that you can't walk down the street because homeless camps is everywhere. So they're happy that the homeless camps is being demolished. I don't really know. I'm how can I say this? I just feel with this supposed to be the richest company, I mean the richest country, that a lot of people that's homeless are people who actually served in the military. Like they did what needed to be done for the United States. And for them to come back home and to come back home and yeah, I don't like it. I do not like it at all. I feel like everybody needs to have a place where they can lay their head. Okay, I do. It's just my opinion. I do, and I feel like rent in these days and times is too high, uh, especially with people who uh, people who are barely making it because they are cutting down these jobs, and everything like that. I'm a modern day Robin Hood. Okay, I'm just a modern day Robin Hood, and yeah, it just I don't know. Uh, what are you gonna do? You got slow people that keep actually putting these people. You got slow people that keep putting these people back in office. And that's what I don't get. I don't understand that. You got slow people that keep putting these people back in office. And yeah, I don't know, y'all. What can one person do? What? Because I know everybody that believes in the power of prayer is praying. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like sometimes your prayers is not working, but they are, and we just can't see it. And believe it or not, that's where faith has to kick in at. Faith has to kick in and all the things. So yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up something else for you. I'm actually researching it now. I had it on the list to do, and for some reason it didn't follow me over. So now I'm having to I was actually going to I was actually going to bingo yesterday, but I changed my mind, y'all. I'm like, I ain't going. I ain't going. You can't make me go. I ain't going. So, you know. Hold on. We used to get our water bill, y'all. We used to get our water bill every 2 months. They done changed now. They doing our water bill every month now, and people are not happy about that. They are not happy whatsoever, honey. So I'm like, and then what about y'all city or state? Every year, this water company has been asking for a raise. Every year, we need to make this change. We need to make this change. Every year, they ask for a raise. And I'm getting tired of them getting a raise. Y'all getting a raise and ain't nobody's paychecks getting bigger. Do y'all remember when you was working and every 6 months you would go, in the office and go over everything that you're doing and stuff like that. And it would, they would tell you how much of a raise you was getting and stuff. They don't even do it now. you know. Also, y'all, just in case, if y'all haven't heard, Jill Comfort Zone is actually having a poetry contest. It's gonna be in November. Please come and give her some support, y'all. It seemed like it's gonna really, really, really be a nice contest and everything. Yours truly is entering her head into the concert this year. I wanted to do it last year, but I was too late signing up and everything. And I thank her for her organizational skills and everything. So yeah, just in case y'all come and support Jill um, in Jill Comfort Zone with her. She's also a content creator. She does like little fix things and stuff like that. Uh, she does things like that where y'all can, Last but not least, I did find this, and I'm gonna talk about this in the same thing with um, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Okay, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, just in case you've been living under a rock, are into it. And Nicki Minaj, from my understanding, started it with Cardi B. Okay, um, Nicki Minaj took it at an all-time low, which if you in a sector called the B sector, this is normal for you, where Nicki Minaj actually started calling Cardi B's daughter ugly and a whole bunch of other things, okay? And I'm like Cardi B, okay? A lot of people I don't know how you do it because I'm like her. Once you talk about my child, it's up and it's stuck. Shout out to Miss T Velocity because that's her word. It's up and it's stuck. Okay, ain't no friendship. We ain't got nowhere else to go except let me know when you come to Kentucky so we can get this fight on. That's all we got to talk about. That's it. That's all. Okay. A lot of people get over it. Oh yeah, so what? She talked about my kid and blah blah. No, mm-mm, mm-mm. It's up and it's stuck. Now, uh, like I said, that's what Cardi B said. And Cardi B was talking. I mean, not Cardi B. Nicki Minaj was talking about Cardi B's daughter, and everything, and calling her out of her name and stuff like that. And I thought that was, especially for somebody who makes a certain amount of good funds. You're a celebrity, and this is what you do. I do agree with the Breakfast Club. I do think that something is going on with Nicki Minaj. She might be on something. She might need to be on something. If you catch what I'm saying, uh, So yeah, it, oh, I have a lot to say about this situation. But let me show y'all this. Okay, my skin is boiling. A mother is demanding an apology after her son's teacher sang their birthday song she considered offensive and hurtful. Okay, um, and everything. And I don't expect people that are not melanated to understand what this song means. Okay. And like I said, you can pull up their website if you like and look at it. It actually made national news. Okay. Um, it's on WHAS 11. All right. Um, if it's the certain song that I think it is, because I didn't pull it up, I don't want to piss myself off. And my thing is, I want to know this certain song. Have they sung it to other students? Or are they just, reserved it for this particular student? This baby is at school trying to learn. And if you look at the other reports, this baby's at school trying to, learn or whatever. And this is an awkward stage for a child. And said everybody in the classroom started laughing at what the teacher said about this one particular child. And if you don't know what it was, the teacher called this child a monkey. Now, black people, correct me if I'm wrong. If somebody roll up on you and call you a monkey that's of the other persuasion, will you laugh at it and think it's just so cute? Just like people don't know it's offensive to touch people's hair. I've even seen people do that. Oh, I like, of the other persuasion, come up and try to touch your hair and you like knock their hand like, don't touch my head. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just looking at, yeah, don't touch my head. Because I keep telling you, all this is rooted in slavery. During slavery time, black people didn't have no say over what happened with them. And white people used to come up, gal, let me see you, and, smack their head and pull their hair, this nappy crap and all this and stuff. So that's deep. That's a deep rooted thing. Don't touch my head. Matter of fact, I don't like people to touch me, but you really ain't gonna touch my head, you know. So, a lot of people they weighing in, they saying it's not a big deal. The mother shouldn't be upset about it and yada 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 yada. Okay. But again, I want to know, was this song sung to everybody? Or was this song just, sung for this particular child? Okay. What do you think? Okay, let's see. Let's go and give the last thing. Am I on? I'm probably over an hour now. I wasn't trying to be dang nabbit. Okay, let's see. Let's pull it up. Top executives need bigger bonuses. That's why they raise prices and keep wait. Yeah, I know. They don't want, they need another summer house, They really need another summer house. They can't, the four summer houses that they have and the three mansions and the 16 cars, it's not enough. We need 17 cars. We need another mansion. And yeah, that's just where we at. Okay, so I was talking to you all about Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Okay, let me bring this up. Y'all probably been following this mess. Now, Cardi B, let me just tell y'all, okay? Cardi B's a Libra. We ain't got all that. Now, trust us. We can go back and forth with the best of them because, hey, our mouth is lethal. That's why I told y'all the other day. It ain't that I can't. It's I choose not to because my mouth is lethal. I can argue or whatever with the best of them. Okay, got a degree in it, but I choose not to use my degree. I choose not to. That's a difference. Okay, I got emotional intelligence and I choose not to. Cardi B's a Libra. And she summed it up just like I would sum it up. Let's go. Let's read it. What she said, Creole. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what she said. What she had did. What she had did. I'm going to tell you. Okay. Come on with no glasses. Grr. Nicki Minaj. This is what she said. Do something. We in New York heavy on it. Cardi B said, trying to call me out to fight because I'm pregnant as a you never have the energy when I see you in person. I see you at the two Met Galas and you never have that energy. But where the F you at? My niggas is outside right now. Where the F you at? Nicki Minaj, Barney Dangerous, the Boga Barney. What up? Your sister can get that chest caved in if it pregnant if pregnant with another monkey. Now, this is the thing. She's calling Cardi B's daughter a monkey. Okay? That's racist. Okay? Um that monkey a roach. Black people, we know what that mean, okay? Right now. I'm just saying for entertainment purposes only. But this is what Cardi B said. You ready? Drop the Addy, right? That's the address. Addy is address, okay? Drop the Addy right now and don't go tagging the feds and the police like you did 3 months ago. Once it goes there, that's it. In real life, now I don't know about these sectors, but in real life, once you go to my kids, that's it. We ain't got nothing else to discuss. I'm gonna let you say whatever you want to say, because I already told you when you ready, holler at me. That's it. Because we ain't got nothing else to discuss. Because that's where went to the lowest of the low. We ain't got nothing else to discuss, dude. Other than that, you just yapping. You using you just yapping. So yeah, it's bad that these people don't have no financial issues that a lot of people are dealing with right now in this country, and you decide to want to pick a fight. You decide to really want to pick a fight, which is weird as weird can get. Okay. Last but not least, Lego. Where is it at? Okay, y'all know I don't drink, right? But y'all know on my birthday I had a drink. Okay. Do y'all realize that I've been craving that drink ever since I had it? Is that how alcoholism start? Not trying to be funny. Is that how alcoholism started, y'all? I promise you, because I've been craving that drink ever since I had it. It's like I want it again. Yeah, so I'm just wondering, do I need to call A? Do I need to call AA right now, y'all, and get myself on the list of something to see what's going on? Because yeah, that was a heck of a drink, and it tastes so good. I'm like, oh my goodness, is this how we do? And just in case y'all didn't know, I had a lemon drop with cider around the rim. Yes, sir. And I tore that drink up, y'all. You would have thought it was lemonade. I, I, t- I tore that drink up for my birthday. Oh my God. Whoo, child. I'm like, Lord, today. Okay, one more thing. Here we go. Okay, let's go.
Continent is called Africa. But what if the name itself is a spell? For thousands of years, maps labeled the motherland Ethiopia and the oceans beside it Ethiopian Sea. Africa was a Roman general's name. Atlantic came from the Greek Titan. When conquerors rename a land, they also rename its soul. And when you speak that name every day, you unknowingly repeat their spell. Ethiopia means more than a country. It means the land of ether
Ether.
people, the original world, the cradle of humanity. This isn't just trivia, it's memory. It's the code to who you are, where you came from, and why the system wants you to forget. If this shook you, imagine what else they've hidden. We're decoding it all step by step. Join the link in the Telegram, link in the bio, to get the
Remember, I told you all last year what Africa meant and how it was named after the head of an army or whatever that he bought the rights, and they is Africanus. So they cut it down and called it Africa. His something Africanus, okay, and that's what Africa was named after. And then uh, and everything because the original name was not Africa. It was not. Sorry if y'all thought it was, but it was not Boo Boo Kitty. Okay, it was not. So anyway, I wanted to make sure. I think I talked about everything except for this last one. I can't Creole. They are acting like some fools, and Lord, that's why I've been staying away. I only go to Olivia. I try to check out Lady Nika. I love every time I say her name, I think of that song, Lady Nika. He's got a voice though. He does. Y'all know I'm all about voices. Anyway, um, I go to Charlie, the Hood Table, Jay Wilson, Olivia, Lady Nika, and the Verbal Assassin. I think it's the places I go now, if I'm not mistaken. Every now and then I do my 5 to 7 minutes in Lemon Land, Mr. Squeeze. I call him Mr. Squeeze. And then it gets so crazy. I have to go walk my my goldfish. I go to Shaker Shaker and everything. Even now, I don't understand what's going on her videos. I still be up in the sky, you know, and everything. So I support her. I think that's, I think it's, you know. So yeah, let me see. No emotion. Right. Some people don't, Catherine. Some people don't, boo. Seriously. And I'm at a point. I'm at a point to where I just don't. It's a lot of things I don't want to deal with no more. So I don't. Yep. It's a lot of things. Okay, girl, cause honey, I've been, I've been craving that drink, Catherine. I'm like, oh my goodness. Now I was supposed to go and have some what's it, tapas, where you just have a little plate of something and everything. I was supposed to go and do that today with someone. I still might. I don't know yet. I still might. So Lady Nika. That's true. Is $30 an hour enough when your rent or mortgage is 2 grand? Tomorrow I will come on here and tell y'all to show y'all the outcome of about that lady where they tried to take her house. She's an elderly lady, and she's been in the house for 39 years, and they tried to take it from her. So I will come on her tomorrow and show y'all the outcome in the press conference about it. ICE to be in attendance at Super Bowl, Trump advisor said. This is gonna go down like good gas gone up. I don't even know who the bunny guy is. I don't listen to all this new stuff. I really don't. Kendrick Lamar is about the newest I listen to. I don't listen to all this new stuff. And then I listen to people who you all haven't, I ain't gonna say you don't know who they are, but mainstream has not put them in mainstream, like the Southern Soul people, like Boots on the Ground and stuff like that. Like I've been listening to stuff like that like forever. So, yeah. But I just don't do this new stuff because I'm not attracted to it. It says nothing to me on my intelligence. It don't make me want to party. It don't make me want to dance and lose weight. It don't make me want to do nothing. It just make me go, okay, and move on. So yeah, I'm still old school. I'm old school, true school. Okay, that's just where I'm at. So, and then also I don't know. Am I gonna come on later? Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Because there's some more stuff I want to talk about, but I don't want this to be a 3 hour long live. So, I'm going to cut it off. But I did want to come and empower my people. People. So, let me see. Is that, yeah, they looking into implementing AI in every aspect of the jobs, y'all. So I don't know what to tell you, boo boos. I have no. I'm serious. I really don't know what to tell anybody. I just been like, just pray, just pray. Just if you don't know the Lord, you better get to know Him. If you know the Lord, you better know Him deeper. So because honey, they won't. That's why I used to tell my kids, especially my baby boy. I used to tell him go to school for technology because that is going to be the wave of the world coming up. And everything, and and he's like, Mama, I hate school. I'm like, okay. But he's very good with technology. Like he's got that. He didn't have to go to school for that. He's just very intelligent. He can figure things out and type in codes and type in this and okay, here it's working now. You like, how'd you do that? He's like, I don't know. I just figured it out. He's one of them people. He's a whiz kid. He's also ADHD, and he was borderline autism, and he have IEP. I think that's what it's called. Something explosive personality. So he has all the things, but he's very intelligent and he's holding down his job. He don't take off unless necessary. His one job he had over 3 months of time he could take off because he would never take off. Never. So they got that honestly. But yeah. So I will say this, y'all. I am going through something, and it's not bad. Let me say it's not bad. It's a personal struggle. Um, but I told y'all in 55, them two nickels, that no matter how much it hurts, I'm gonna do what's best for me. Um, when you care about somebody really, really hard, but they don't care about them. So if they don't care about them, they can't care about you. That is so hard because when you're a loving person, you got a loving heart, you know, and that's how codependent come on, because you're there. It's just really deep. And so I'm having withdrawals. I'm having withdrawals because I care about somebody really, really hard, and they mean a lot to me. But yeah, I cannot be a part of nothing they do say I be. Nothing. And that's hard. That's hard for me because I got a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? Like when I care about you, I care about you, but it doesn't benefit me in no way to continue, because what'll happen is this person will keep on being who they are and then start trying to use me because I'm there and they know that I care, you know? So I'm having to go cold turkey and be like, no, never again, not again, no. And that's hard for me. And I can tell I'm growing because I can admit that it's hard for me. So, but I have to put me first. I have to put me first. But I want to thank Van again for the $20 thing. Thank you so much. Super chat. Supposed to get with Charlie. She gonna help me. We're gonna walk through and make sure, even though YouTube said I've done everything, there's nothing else that needs to be done. So they still haven't did my memberships yet and everything. So I don't know what's up, y'all. I have no clue. I do know that I did post on my thing. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I will post it again real, real quick. Hold on. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. Come on. Okay, let me pull this up for you. Here you go. A lot of y'all didn't know this, but check this out.
For streaming with us, here are some other top headlines that we're following at this hour. YouTube has agreed to pay nearly $25 million to settle a lawsuit from President Trump. Trump was suspended from the platform after the January 6th attack on the Capitol for uploading a video that violated YouTube's policy on inciting violence. The president claimed the ban violated his free speech. Court documents say that most of the settlement money will help pay for the new White House ballroom.
Did y'all hear that? So if you want to know why YouTube is tripping, YouTube agrees to pay $24.5 million to settle Trump lawsuit, court filing. This is for free speech. Free speech. Free speech. Free speech. I'm going to keep saying it. Free speech. Now, free speech. So when YouTube try to come after you for saying something, refer back to what they paid Trump for free speech. Okay, let's do that again. Can we do it again? Free speech. Okay. All right. I just wanted y'all to hear that because a lot of you all hadn't heard it. You hadn't heard it. Free speech. It was one more thing. Lord, I'm forgetting everything. Okay, let me do this real quick. If y'all want to take a vacation, Google this company right here. Google this company right here, y'all. It's called Cerberus, or Cerberus, however you want to call it. This is actually a room. Hold on. Okay. Let's go. All right. This is a room. This is a room. Yep, Catherine, you're right. Look at this room, y'all. Okay. Look at this room. This is a room, y'all. So when I get remarried, I'd rather for me and my husband to go here. I don't want to go on no cruise. Everybody's going on cruises now, so I'm good. I'm different. I don't like doing things everybody else do. So I just wanted to share some love with you guys. You can also do that by yourself. You don't have to be married to do it. You can also go there by yourself. It's cheaper during the weeks than it is on the weekends, just to let you guys know. If you really want to, take advantage of it, and things of that nature. So, yeah, that's where we go with it. Okay. 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 Let's see how we going out of here today. Hold on. Let's see how we going out. Lord, I give you praise. This is my lifestyle. It is not a phase. Yes, come on. Lord, I give you praise. This is my lifestyle. This is not a phase. Let me see.
Did you know that we are all sons and daughters of a loving Heavenly Father? Your Heavenly Father loves you perfectly, and He has a plan for you.
By the way, y'all, there was other Jesuses in Christ's time. So when people say they worship Jesus or they follow him, which one are they talking about? Are they talking about Jesus the Christ or Jesus Jesus? You need to start asking them questions, y'all, because trust me and believe. Okay, it's gonna make a difference. Don't forget to share my live. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and support. Your girl be over here trying to do a little something. Okay, a little something. And I heard from Queen Diva. Yes. It's different prices, Catherine, and they're in different states. So if you look up Severus, the name.com, it'll tell you, it'll ask you which location is close to you, and it'll break down all the prices and what the rooms look like. Like you'll be able to view the rooms and everything and the prices and stuff. So yeah, it just depends. Like that one, the closest one to me is in Indianapolis because I'm in Kentucky. Indiana's like right next door. You go across the street, it's Indiana, seriously. And it's in Indianapolis. It takes me 45 minutes from here to Indianapolis. So, yeah. Okay. Remember, no matter what the test, always do your best. Stay out of this foolishness, y'all. For real. Just sit back and if you like it, like it. Sit back and enjoy it. But I still need Miss T Velocity to come on and do a live, please. Miss T Velocity, please, please, please. Okay. Queen Diva. I was so happy to see Queen Diva respond up on one of my things. I was like, yes, I miss them, y'all. When you don't see people, you miss them. I be wanting Auntie Melissa Coffee Quiz. I be wanting her to come on and do her live because y'all, Miss Melissa, she gives it to the girls. Do you hear me? She don't play. She gives it to the girls, baby. I be like, okay, come on, Auntie, shoot. You know how Ken became my nephew. One is a Louisiana thing, okay. If you don't know, you ain't gonna know, okay. But two, because he can cuss. Ken can cuss your socks off. Ken got a degree in cussology, okay. And I said one day, I don't cuss. But I'm gonna get you to cuss for me. No, I said I don't cuss. I wish I could. He said, you know what? When you need somebody to cuss, I'll cuss for you. Just let me know. I got many words. I said, you know what? And I sure will. So he cusses for me, okay? Because sometimes I be wanting to get the girls in, and baby. When I tell you these people know they gotta cuss about themselves, they really don't get Miss Olivia on the tangent, baby. Cause Miss Olivia get that Tennessee thing in her and she will let it rip. Okay, she'll call you every monkey, this, that, and the other. Miss Olivia, baby, she gonna give me that old good country cussing, baby. With that country ham on the side, she gonna give it to you. I be cracking up. I love it. I swear I love it. I do. So yeah. Baby, that's one reason why I like Shaker. Cause Shaker be over, Shaker do her own thing, but the way she be talking and she like, I mean, what are we doing? What we saying? Cause the way she out, y'all, I just like people for certain reasons. And it's funny to me. And I'll be like, yes, come through, okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.